10:30க்கு சாப்பிடலாமாடா? இல்ல இப்ப வரியா? ஒரு வாய் தண்ணியாவது குடிச்சிட்டு போடா. என்னடா இது? Sorry guys, I'm here. How are you all? Hey, how was last week's homework? Was it difficult?
I
How was-
had a question on one page.
Sure. Can we go through that, ma? Bhakti, did it help Bhakti?
Yeah, but I had a question on the other ones. So
Okay, I'll bring up. Wait, algebra 1, right? Hold on. Mm, I don't know. Yeah, this is this class. Yeah. So can I share, or do you want me to tell the page number, ma? What do you want to do? Want to show what is your question, ma?
I think
Let me pull up.
I had a question on page 585. I'm not sure. I'll check really quickly.
Have you submitted it?
Yeah, I submitted it.
Okay. If I go to your work, it'll be there, right? Let me see. Yeah.
But it's kind of blurry, so.
I was only able to finish. Okay, Vinisha. Uh, okay. Wait, let me see. My only problem is, hold on.
Miss Priya, was page 585. Sorry, 84. 584.
Mhm. 580. Tell me.
Page 584.
Tell me, ma. What is your question on that? Was it difficult? Go ahead, Bhakti, go ahead. You're muted and you're talking, ma.
I thought it was like on questions like B and C.
Mm.
I was a bit confused because like I didn't understand how to.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, B and D. B and D.
I'm not sure what is your question there, but I'm going to show it to you. Hold on. You know what? I should not have deleted it. Okay. Let's move. Let me go ahead and show you the table. This is your table, right? I would want everybody to try it out for that matter. So 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012. Okay, 32, 48, 72, 108. These are the questions, right?
Miss
Yeah.
Priya, how late am I?
You have to see, ma, the class starts at 8:25. 8:25. Okay, average population per mile. Year. What is your question, Bhakti? So, guys, how would you be able to write? Let's understand how to write a equation for this table. And then let's also understand how to graph this. And let's predict the population for 2013. Can we try that?
Miss Priya, just to be clear, it's 8:25 Central Time Zone, right?
Correct, ma.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead, guys. So how do we do this? Anybody? How do we do this, Amma? What did you do, Bhakti? Rishit, any thoughts? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Ma.
Wait, so I multiplied it by 1.5
Mm-hmm.
to get
Okay, so let's do one by one. So what was the common ratio? So when you look at this, 2009, right? You took it as what year? Zeroth year, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Correct, Bhakti? Now, first you need to calculate the common ratio, right? How do you calculate the common ratio? You can take any two values of the y. So the x comma y values are 0 comma 32. Zeroth term is 32. First term is 48. Second term is 72. It's a growth sequence or a decay sequence?
Growth.
Growth sequence. Good job. So common ratio would be the successive y value by the previous y value. So what is this? 6 8 are 8 6 are 48, 8 4s are so 3 by 2, which is 1.5. Correct? Next, what you will do? Go ahead.
so then I multiplied
Mm-hmm.
2013 would be scale to
Mm-hmm.
5. And then you would plug the 5 into the x.
Okay, wait. There is one problem here. So here, what did you take as the a value?
32
32. Okay. Times, this is all
times 1.5.
1.5 power. Now the thing is, for predicting 2013, right? Will you take the x value as 4 or 3?
Oh,
You need to be
4.
careful here. You need to be careful here. See, you started with this, right? Then how many times you needed to multiply with 1.5? One time, two times, three times, four times. Do you see it?
Okay. Yeah.
So for 2013, you'll have to multiply four times. So this will be your equation. And the prediction will be
Okay.
put this into your calculator and predict. Make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Navya, how are you, Navya? Navya,
I'm good.
doing good? You're back from India?
Yeah,
Is this all new to you or you're good?
I think I know it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Any other questions?
Miss Priya, I was gone last week and I tried to watch the recording. And I watched it, but the homework, I didn't turn the homework in because it was really confusing to me and I still didn't understand it.
See, okay. What is that you didn't understand? You have to bring up questions, Amma, because it's very difficult for me to reteach the entire thing, right, Nabiha?
Yeah,
It's
I was
important
just,
for me.
I
Where are
was
you
just,
confused? What are you confused? You have to be very clear with the question numbers and the page number. Then I can go ahead if it is we are going through it because the others have already learned it. So let me know what is the question number. I would be happy to help you, but at the same time, I can't go back and reteach. Go ahead.
Miss Priya,
okay.
1 minute, ma. Let Nabiha finish. I'll come back. Go ahead, ma.
So in the book, I'm pretty sure it was the page after this. Let me check.
Uh-huh.
It was 580, 585. There was a question on graphing.
Uh-huh.
And I was really, really confused on that because I didn't know how to do it. It was question A.
Question A. Okay. Let's discuss that. Nabiha, you can go over it and ask me now, Nabiha, where are you confused? What are you confused with? If you can let me know, I will go over it definitely, Nabiha.
It was just going over like how to graph the equations and how to write them from a graph.
Amma, that's what we did last week. I really want you to iron out to a question which you got stuck on, then I can go over it, right? Because
Yeah,
teaching it again will slow down the class as well. You see what I mean?
yeah,
So you can let me know which question number you are stuck with. We'll go over that and that will help you to get out of that point and move on for yourself. You got it?
yeah,
Okay. Wait, let me go over. See, all whatever I'm discussing is all plotting the graph. The previous example that I explained is as well plotting a graph. Did you get that, Manabiha?
yeah.
This one, right? This is exactly for this table, how to write, first find the common ratio, then write out the equation, then plot the graph.
Okay.
So how to plot the graph? Basically, these are your XY values 0, 32, 148, 272, 3, 108. Plot the graph 0, 32, 272, 140, I'm sorry, 148, 272, 148, 272. Goes like this 3, 108. So it goes like this. So it's a growth graph.
Okay.
Now let's go ahead. Who asked this 285?
I did, Nabiha.
Okay. So let's see. This is a good way of asking, so you'll understand it further. So here, I want one of you to do it on the board. I've given you 4 graphs, so I'm going to see who is going to do it on the board. Yes, Anya, do you want to try one on the board?
yeah. So in the book,
We'll
it
do
was
one by.
asking us for like the end behavior and all of that. So which one, like which part am I supposed to be doing?
Illama, I want you to fully do it, meaning so that we completely understand. 4 more problems if we do, that will clear out everybody's questions as well.
Okay. And I also wanted to ask, I actually turned my homework in last
Uh-huh.
night because my book wasn't delivered till yesterday. So,
Okay,
and
ma'am.
it hasn't been graded yet. So I was wondering after class, could you grade it?
Sure, sure, absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay. So like, am I supposed to do all of it?
Yeah, no, no, no. Anya, this was not for you. Nabiha, can you go ahead with this? Nabiha, I would like you to go ahead with this. What do you start? If you're given an equation, how will you draw a linear graph? Same thing applies here. Can we go ahead, Nabiha?
Yeah.
Mm. I'll help you, Ma. Go ahead. We'll both will work together and we'll see how to draw the table. We want to draw the table for this graph, right?
I was wondering if you could do it as an example first so that I know what I'm doing.
Ma, this is because did you go through the recording?
Yeah, I went through it.
Then that should really tell you I had written out the steps, right? Or you're just coming in without seeing the recording.
I saw like most of it. I didn't watch all of it.
See, that's the problem, Nabiha. No, I want you to go back, watch the recording, come back. I'm not going to do
Okay.
it on the board. Vibha, go ahead. Vibha, what will we do if you're given an equation like this? I want to plot the graph. This one. Given an equation, how to plot the graph, ma?
You would write, like, you would substitute for x, like you would do -1.
Yep, any value. So yeah, go ahead. What value will you pick up?
So for -1,
Uh-huh.
if my x was
Minus one.
-1,
Do you want to go a little up, ma? I don't want -1 will be so short a graph, right? So just meaning for you to predict it, plot the graph and write out the end behavior. This is what we want to do, right? So go ahead, ma. Meaning -1 means it'll be here. I would want to start from something like here, right? Right,
okay,
Vibha.
so -5,
Yeah, that's a good one. -5, -1 maybe, whatever you said, and then
okay,
0. 0 is
and
good.
then 0, and then 1, and then -5 again.
+5, right?
Yeah, or
Okay, good.
yeah,
We'll go ahead with this. Now, when you substitute this, what happens, ma? X will be equal to -5. You substitute y equal to 3 times 2 power of -5, right? So 3 by 2 power of 5, which will be 3 by, let's say, 32. So this is 3 by 32. 3 by 32 is a very small value when you think about it. X equal to -1, y will be equal to 3 times 2 power of -1, which is 1.5. X will be equal to 0, y will be equal to 3 times 2 power of 0, which is 3. So fill it in here. Then x equal to 1, y will be equal to 3 times 2, which is 6. X will be equal to 5, y will be equal to 3 times 32, which is a big positive value, right? Big positive value. So I have all that in here. Now what I'm going to do is for 1 is going to be 6. I'm going to plot these values. -5 is a very small positive value. -1 comma 1.5, right? So that will be somewhere here. 0 is 3. And then 1 is 6. So when I plot the graph, I just join these points. It will try to merge with the x-axis line and it goes up like this. So is it a growth graph or a decay graph, Srinita?
A growth.
Growth graph. So we have plotted the graph. What is the end behavior? Pranav, do you want to tell the end behavior or can I help you?
So x is as x is going to infinity.
Okay. Okay,
Y
okay.
is also going to infinity.
Yeah, y is also, x is going to infinity, y is also going to infinity. Yeah, as x goes to minus
Yeah,
infinity, Pranav.
Y goes to 0.
Yep. Am I with you all? Okay. Now I'm going to erase this part. I would really like to try the next one. I just want to have this graph in place, but I don't know whether I can do it. Let me see. I would like to have that graph and show the differences as well. So all of you are clear of the 4 differences. Okay, now let's try this one, the second one. I'm going to make it in blue. Okay, so, oh my gosh, this one. We are all clear before I move on. So here, what happens, guys? Anybody can help? Anybody else? I volunteer, guys. Yojit, you want to try? Anya, I'll come back to you.
Okay.
Yojit, you want to try?
So should I tell you the values for the graph?
Yeah, please. Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do -2,
-2. You want -2? Okay.
-1,
0, 1.
0, 1,
Okay.
2.
Okay. So now let's go ahead and substitute y value. We'll find out. Y is what, Yojit?
Y would be,
That's a hard one, right? Okay. Half times 1 by 4. So 1 by 8, right, Yojit?
yeah,
Then again, this is half. I took 0.5 as half times 2 power of -1 is 1 by 2. So 1 by 4, right, Yojit?
yes,
This is 1 by 2. Power 1 is what? 2 times 1. And then this one is 0.5, 2 power of 2, right? 4 times 0.5 is 2. Now let me plot the graph. -2 is 1 by 8. -2 is 1 by 8. It's somewhere here. Then it is 1 by 4. Then it is 1 by 2, and then it is 1, and then it is 2. For 2, it is a 2 value. So the graph goes like this. Okay, so that's indicated in blue. Now, this was in red. So you see what happens? Just because, so this point, right, 0.5, what is this point, Manya? What indicates this? What indicates this number?
The y-intercept.
Yep, that's the y-intercept. So just because the y-intercept changed from 3 to 0.5, right? See, the graph is a little down. You see, but it's the same exponent factor. So the steepness is the same, however, it came down. Okay, now let's see this one is a little different and very different. What happens? It's a growth curve or a decay curve, Bhakti?
Decay.
It's a decay curve. Why it is a decay curve, Bhakti? Can you explain?
Because 0.5 is less than 1.
Yep, this is a decay curve. The the thing that is exponentiated, right? It is less than 1. Good job. So now you understood, looks like, Bhakti, right?
Yeah, we did this in school like a couple weeks ago, so.
It's easy. Okay. But you had a lot of questions last week, right, Bhakti?
Yeah, on end behavior, because we didn't do end behavior.
End-to-end behavior, but looked like plotting the graph was even tough for you last week. But now I'm seeing a lot of difference. Okay. Let's see. So how about -2, -1, 0, 2? I'm not going to have more values. So here when I do, it's going to be 3 times 3 times 2 power of 2. This is, I'm just substituting my x value. 3 times 0.5 power -1. I'll change it to 3 times 2 power of 1. So this is 6. This is 12. So 12, 6, power 0 if I put it's 3. So basically 1, 2, 3. You see what has happened now? What happens? The y-intercept is just the same for this and this. However, this was greater than 1, this is less than 1. It's a decay curve. So -2 from 12, it drills down to -1 is 6. And then what? 0 is a 3. So it comes like this. You see? It comes like this. Any questions? Any questions? The last one? Okay, the last one, let me do what I did with other class for this class. Okay, now the last one that I'm going to do is this one. So what happens here? Is it a growth curve or a decay curve, or what is that? Who can help me differentiate it?
So
There's a difference in the last one. What is that?
growth, but then the y-intercept keeps making everything negative.
Yeah, so what happens?
It's in the third and fourth quadrant.
Good job. So it is basically a growth curve reflected on x-axis. So the curve is going to be, your y-intercept is going to be -3 here. Okay, but it is going to be a growth curve, which is reflected on the x-axis. So that is going to be the graph. Now, let's find out for the end behavior of the black color curve. Who wants to tell the end behavior? Srinita, do you want to say the end behavior of the black color curve, the last one?
Sure. When x goes to infinity,
Uh-huh.
y goes to negative infinity.
Y goes to negative infinity. Yeah, correct, Ma. Go ahead. X goes to -infinity, Y goes to?
Minus infinity. Oh. X goes to 0.
X goes to -infinity, Y goes to 0, right?
Oh yeah, that's what I meant, sorry.
No problem. I understood that you understood. Just messed up. Okay. Okay, good. Now, for the green graph, Ma, please, if you are doubtful, just go ahead and rise up. Anya, you want to say Anya, end behavior?
For the green graph,
Mm.
so if x goes to infinity, then y goes to 0, and then if x goes to negative infinity, y goes to infinity.
Good job, guys. Arshita, are you all with me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Now the thing is, if they give you the graph, how are we going to write the equation? That's going to be a hard part, right? Let's say they're giving you the graph. Let's say for the which one should I do? Okay, I'll take up the red graph. First, let's take the red graph. What were the points? I forgot the points, guys. Honestly, I forgot the points. So the points were 0, 3. We need at least two values to see. I'm going to erase this off. Forget this off completely. Okay. We are going to write out the equation now. Meaning, I'm given 2 points. What are the 2 points? 0,
Miss
3.
Priya,
Yeah,
I'm
ma?
not sure, but yesterday when I was in the workbook, I was wondering, like, I don't know why, but like I was looking at the graph and I was wondering how would you do it? So I searched it up and I actually found out how, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Okay, good. Good. Rishit, you want to go ahead, Rishit? When given 2 points, right? Rishit, 2 points, we want to write the equation. Equation of an exponential function. This is a growth function, right? So that I understand that B value, which is exponentiated, is going to be greater than 1, right? Now, there is no reflection or anything. If there is reflection on the x-axis, this will be negative, but that is not negative in here. So can we try, Rishit, how to write out the equation
For D?
for A,
Okay.
the red graph? I have given the point 0, 3, 1, 6. So for A, what will you substitute, Rishit?
3.
3, because the y-intercept is 3, I'll substitute it there. The whatever value needs to be exponentiated, right? That's a common ratio, right? You don't know, okay? But how will you find the common ratio?
Power of X.
There are two consecutive values given, 0 and 1, right? So you can find the common ratio by what? That is the B value. You can find out by doing 6 divided by successive term by the previous term, which is 2. So I substitute this 2 here. Y will be equal to 3 times 2 power of x. Any questions to me?
No.
Okay. So when you're given a graph, you have to identify two next successive points. Then when you divide the successive term by the previous term, then you get your B value and A is your y-intercept. You can go ahead and write the equation. Can I move on? Any questions?
Miss
Any
Priya,
questions? Yeah, ma.
can you go back for 1 second?
Sorry, ma. Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you.
No. You can ask your
Oh
question.
no, I just need to see what you divided it with.
Where am I?
The y values. I just need to see what you divided it with.
It can be any two consecutive I values. See, they could have given you this as well. So this they could have given you another point. Let's say 2 comma. They've given you this. They would have given 12. So in that case, you divide 12 by 6. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
But the main confusion here, what can come in is, if you're given a decay graph, right? Decay graph also has this point, and let's say there is one another point. Let's say I give you, this is 6, right? So let's say this is -1 now. What is this actually? Oh yeah, -1. So this graph, let's say -1 comma 6. What are the 2 points given? One point is -1 comma 6, 0 comma 3. For the green graph, guys, there are 2 points given. The points that it passes through are -1 comma 6 and 0 comma 3. A graph passes through. This is the question. A graph passes through an exponential graph passes through -1 comma 0 6 and 0 comma 3. How do you write its equation? Clearly on seeing it, the y-intercept is 3. So I substitute 3. However, I don't know the common ratio. How to find out the common ratio? This is my successive term. See, -1, 0. This is the successive term by the previous term. So it is 3 by 6 is the common ratio. So now I'll substitute 3 times. Instead of 1 by 2, I can say 0.5 or 1 by 2. 0.5 power x, or I can write it out as 2 y equal to 3 times 1 by 2 power x. Any questions? Okay. Now, I really want to see what they did. Adira, how did you do? Adira, she's not great. Okay. Okay.
Miss Priya, I don't think Adira is here.
Yeah, I saw. I want to mark that. See, that's why I really want to mark the attendance many a time I feel. Let me see. I did go see some of the questions I had actually I had marked for you. Some of you. Wait, guys. On the homework, I had some questions for some of your assignments which I went through. Let me see. I have my notes in here. Hey, Srinitha, did you check your answer?
I didn't know there was an answer key in the book. Like
yeah,
I couldn't.
I can't find an answer key in the book either.
Yeah.
How many times I've told you guys, the answer key I provide, you'll have to ping me for the answer key.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Always I say that, right? When you look at the classroom, is it not there? Then you have to ask me. Wait.
Because
There
I didn't
are-
have the book till yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you see, see, I have provided. Do you see? So if you don't have it, it's important that you ask me because I don't give it right away. I want to see how many of you are checking against the answer key as well. Some of the kids that do it, that check it, definitely ping me and I provide them separately as well. Separately means what I do,
Miss
I
Priya,
mean,
can you show us where the answer keys are?
though here, ma. Oh, it's paused. Sorry. See here, ma. Chapter 2, 3 book answers, right? Like that, if one of you or two of you ask me, I'll post it. Otherwise, I will get to know which class is checking the answers, which class is not checking the answers. You see? When it comes here, right? See, here, most of them check the, I'll show you. This is how usually I don't post it right off the bat. If I post it, nobody checks the answer. So I will never know who is checking or who is not checking. When you look at this, right? Oh, this one is our class. I'm sorry, guys. If I don't provide, there will always be people who ask, and I do give it to them as well. So that way I get to know who is really checking. See, chapter 6 answers. So I will see chapter 3 answers.
Wait,
In
how
this
do we know
class,
which
more people
chapter
ask
it
me.
is?
That's what it means. What is that?
How do we know what chapter is it? Is it in the table of
Mama, no. The book matches with the answers. Good question, Bhakti. So here, when you go here, see?
Oh.
Okay, so when you go inside here, good questions are coming up. See, so in this class, what has happened is in that class, there were kids that asked for answers. So I had posted every chapter. When your class doesn't ask, you won't be provided with answers. That's how it works because that is the only way for me to understand as a teacher how many of you are really checking your answers or how many of you are doing it just for the sake of doing it. You see what I mean?
Miss Priya,
Yeah.
I asked in the Google Classroom.
I have not posted for which chapter?
The fifth one. Like this one.
In this way, okay. So
I
immediately
wait,
after the
I
class,
don't know
I'll
which
post.
chapter this is.
So here, see, 6.3, 6.5. Which chapter are you all in? I'll post it.
Wait, no, the eighth one.
Eighth one. Okay, eighth one. Soon after this class, I'll make sure I have it for you, Vibha.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So like this, meaning if there are more chapters posted here, then definitely they have asked for the 6 chapter answers as well. Okay, that way, see, otherwise it's very difficult for me to track who is doing what. Okay, now let's go ahead. Let's move on. Okay. Oh yeah, we did a lot of problems, guys. Okay, let's see. We are really slow. Okay, we'll go ahead. Can I stop share? Here we go. Okay. I wanted to discuss this with you. Now that you know exponential, Rishit, what are they doing in school, Rishit, for you? Why I'm asking Rishit? Because, yeah, go ahead.
We're also doing this.
Exponential functions?
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Okay, now guys, we will go ahead and do some more problems, some more word problems on exponential functions. Okay, that's the target, and any context given, you should be able to graph. Now, guys, um, um, given a scenario, right, how will you graph it? And you need to find out the properties of the graph. That's a little tricky, but I really want you guys to get a hang of it. Meaning, if you understood how we plotted, right, this will not be hard. Do you see the graph? A scientist places a bacteria cell in Petri dish. Every hour, the number of bacteria cells in the Petri dish will double. The number of bacteria cells is modeled by the graph. Now, here, guys, let me give you some scenarios. We are going to go over that and say which are true and which are false. Can we try that, guys? So here. So in this graph, right? Okay, let me mark it as A, B, C. A, B, C, D, E, F. Can we try? Can we try, guys?
Wait, Miss Priya, is it like more than one answer?
Yes, definitely. Good job. How many I want to know? This is all based on end behavior. Okay, let me wait and see. You're going to send it in chat. One request, Vibha. Your question was in streamer, Vibha, class streamer, Google Classroom.
No,
இல்ல
it was
homework
in
பண்ணு.
the homework assignment.
Homework. Then I honestly missed it. Usually, when you put it in the stream, I'm not able to see it. That's what we discovered in the other class. But if it is in the homework itself, then I missed it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'll put it in the stream for next time.
No, no, don't put in the stream. That's where I'll miss. Okay, homework means I honestly missed it. I'm saying I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, okay.
You put it in the stream, I'm not able to see. Okay, now you wanted the answers, right? Let me know, guys. I'll wait for your answers. This one you can do it by yourself. Next one, I'm going to do it for you. Adira, you're good, Adira?
Yeah.
Okay. We were a little slow. We just discussed the homework and we went over some previous problems only, Adira.
Okay.
That's right. Yojit, correct. Pranav, you had too many answers that were correct. The last one is incorrect, Pranav. Why? Because the domain per what you see in the graph starts at 0, right?
Oh, okay.
That's the only problem. So you have to take that off. Nabiha. Hmm. Bhakti, you have too many correct answers. No, there are only 3 for that matter. Yes, Navya, that's correct. Vibha, you are missing 1. You are missing A. Navya, you are correct. You are correct. Srinitha, the first one is incorrect. Wait, let me see. Oh, okay. Srinitha, B is incorrect because the domain is not bacterial cells. The range involves bacterial cells. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Change from B to A. Okay, that's okay. Okay. Navya, correct. Bhakti, C is incorrect, ma, because. Wait.
Oh
No,
yeah.
wait. Let me see. Bhakti, your answer. Bhakti, your answers are correct. Sorry, Bhakti. Harshita, correct, ma. Pranav, you corrected it. Yojit, okay. Nabiha, A, C, E is correct, ma. D and F are incorrect, right?
Yeah, sorry, I get it now.
Yeah, because no, why we'll see? Because you need to understand, right? Did you understand why they are incorrect?
Because it touches 0.
No. See, the domain of B of t, the domain of the function is greater than 0. No, it won't touch 0. The exponential functions won't touch 0, right? Guys. Okay, let's go over the answers. Some of it is incorrect, Nabiha. Wait, let's go over it. Okay, what are the correct answers? Let me go over the entire thing. The domain is greater than or equal to 0. Whoever answered A, it's incorrect. Why? Why that is incorrect?
Because the domain can never be 0.
See, exponential functions can never touch 0. That is why the line, this x-axis line, which is termed as y equal to 0 line, is the asymptote, right?
Or Miss
It will
Priya,
never
isn't
touch
it
0.
X value?
What, ma?
Isn't it the X value? So it'll technically touch X is equal to 0.
Yeah, technically, okay. Oh, x equal, yeah. Okay. Oh, I see. You're right. So t is greater than, let me see, ma. T is greater than or equal to 0 is correct. Okay. So this is the x value. I'm sorry. It was my bad. Okay. So t can be greater than or equal to 0. You caught me, Bhakti. That's right. The domain is 0 or more bacterial cells. Bacterial cells is a part of the Y column. So this is incorrect. A is correct. The domain is 0 to infinity. Let me see. The domain, domain touches 0. 0 is less than or equal to. Domain can touch, but Y can't touch 0. So this is correct. The domain of B of t is greater than 0, but it has to be greater than or equal to 0. That's why this is incorrect. The domain is 0 hours and greater than 0. This seems correct to me. And f, in this context, right, usually in an exponential function, the domain is all real numbers. But in this context, uh, the number of bacterial cells starts here. The number of bacterial cells, we start at some number of bacterial cells at x equal to 0. So it doesn't go to negative time. Time can't be negative, right? So this is incorrect. Make sense? Make sense, Amma? Okay. If it is not making sense, immediately rise up and we'll discuss. How about, we'll go to the next one. Okay, I would like you to answer this one for me. I'll give you answer options, okay? I don't want to make your life hard. In this answer options, can you send the correct answer to me? Try, guys. A little tricky, but let's see. Good, guys. I think you're all good with this. All of you got it right. Adira, you're checking it correctly, ma? You see the less than greater than signs, that is you're almost right, but I know, meaning you're just making a minor mistake with the signs, Adira.
Okay, one sec.
Anya, it is not correct, ma. X value, see the X value completely, it's incorrect, Anya.
Oh, never mind. I definitely see where I went wrong. That's completely wrong. Yeah, I get it.
No, so what should be the answer, Manya? I'll help you.
I just switched the two around.
What, ma? Correct, correct. Anya, correct. Nice.
Yeah, instead of I put the domain in the range and the
Okay,
range in the domain.
correct. See, as long as you understand and do, I am happy. Okay. I will give you context. You are going to write the equation. Meaning, I don't want to give you the A, B, C, D values. Okay. So you understood that you shifted. Okay. 10 deer were introduced in a protective reserve. Their expected population doubles each year. Which function represents the same relationship? You're going to write out the function for me rather than me giving you options, right? So go ahead and tell me how will you write the equation for this? Not a hard one, guys, this one. That's why I gave it to you. Given a table, you should know to write the graph. Yep. Yep. Looks like all of you are getting it easy now. I'll help you if you don't understand. I'm here to help. But please shout out that you need answers. Chapter number 8, I don't have the answers. I just verified it. I'm going to give it to you. Give me few hours time. But after the class, I'll do it. But this is not 11 and 12, ma. Vibha, is it not 11 and 12? I feel like this
It
is 11 and
said Unit 8 in the book.
then you bought a completely different book. The exponential functions, one of you, can you tell me, guys, please?
I think it's 12.4.
12.4, right? So that's what I'm also saying. Vibha,
Oh
are you?
wait, I got it wrong. My bad. It's 12.
It's 12.4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
12.4. That's my
Yes,
bad.
yes. I just want to make sure, ma, because I am saying something, you're saying something, I don't want that. So I'll put it out right away, okay?
Miss Priya, so
Uh-huh.
is the answer supposed to be like an equation?
Is the answer supposed to be an equation? Yes, ma'am.
And like, okay,
Yeah, tell me. What is your question?
no, it's fine. I think I got
Can
it.
it be an expression or does it have to be an equation?
It has to be an equation.
Does it have to be an exponential function?
Does it have to be an Yeah, it has to be an exponential. Yeah, meaning as soon as you read, I want you to be able to understand that it is an exponential function as well. It doubles means what? You keep on multiplying by 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you're all right. Okay, I think I'll move on. It's too easy a question for you guys. Okay, now coming from a table, right? Meaning I gave you a scenario, you were able to write an equation, right? So let's see this one. Now, Navya, what are you doing in school, ma?
We're doing radicals and exponents.
Okay. I want to cover a bit of that as well. Let's see. Let's see. So given a table, given a scenario, given points, you should be able to graph it. That's all. Okay, but apart from this, I need to move on to, let me post this as homework. Exponential functions. So a few problems on the review related to geometric sequences as well there. You guys have to let me know if you don't remember that next week when you are doing this week's homework. A few geometric sequence questions are there as a part of homework as well. Okay, but this one, did you all get it? Oh wow. Yep. Everybody's getting it. Bhakti. See, Bhakti, I told you, right? Successive by the previous term. Is it a growth or a decay sequence? That sort of a sanity check is important here.
Wait,
Bhakti.
what?
The problem is, Bhakti, is it a growth sequence, Bhakti?
Oh, it's a decay sequence.
Yeah, so what should your B value be? B value, how can it be greater than 1? You made a mistake again. You did,
Oh,
it should always be the next value by the previous value. It should never be the current value by the next value. You get it? The common ratio. Am I making sense? No? Bhakti. Bhakti, what you did was 648 by 216. You should never do 24 by 8. You should always do 8 by 24. The next value by the previous value. Next value is up.
so that'd be 1/3.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's move on. Yeah, this is an easy part, I feel. Now, let me go ahead and do some radicals thing. Radicals thing. What do I do? Hold on. Oh, yeah.
Miss
See,
Priya,
this type of problem I didn't do in the other class as well. Yes, ma, tell me.
did I get the last one right?
The answer was 648 times 1 by 3 power x. Did you get
Okay,
it?
then I got it
thought
right.
it was correct. Yes, I saw your answers. Okay. The thing is, I want to go to the equations, but before that, 13th, but before that, I want to give you one problem like this. This one problem I forgot honestly to cover in the other class as well. I'll do it next week. So here, I have this question for you. Let's see whether you're able to do this. Okay. So I'm measuring the local population of raccoons. Okay. This one is a little tricky, but I'll wait to see whether you're able to do. Local population of raccoons I'm measuring. Okay. That's a geometric sequence. Means an exponential function basically. Okay. In a given year, the population is AN. Okay. N indicates the year. Okay. AN indicates the population in that year. Now, after 6 years, there are 45 raccoons. After 8 years, there are 71 raccoons. You can use your calculators. I would like to see the equation. You can use your calculators, but I would like to see the equation. It's a little tricky though. A little bit tricky, not very. I'll take a few minutes of your time to make sure we are good with the. But what I'm not getting is, we didn't cover radicals, right? See, that's stressing me out. That is chapter 11. I don't know whether we did chapter 11 in this class. Let me see. Finish this and let me know. Mhm. Did you get it, guys? Can I help? Yeah, I can. So what are the 2 points? See, you for constructing an exponential sequence function, you just need 2 points. What are the 2 points? What are the 2 points here?
45 and 71.
3 ma. Where 3 ma?
Sorry, I meant like 6.
What is it?
6.
6
6,
comma
45,
45, 8 comma 71. So the
71.
sixth term, 45, eighth term is 71. So how do you construct the sequence? Meaning, from these two y values, what is that you can get? Successive term by the previous term gives you the common ratio, b. Correct? But here, you have 2 terms, meaning 7 is missing. So what happens? The r was multiplied 2 times. You see, 7th term is missing. So basically, what you get here, two r's are being multiplied. So 45 times r gives you 71. So r square will be equal to 71 by 45. R will be equal to square root of 71 by 45. You need to use calculator for this. The common ratio can also be B here. When writing an equation, right? We write it as B. So now, what do we do? Here, this is 71 by 45, right? B value. What is the value? Can one of you tell me what is that value? What is 71 by 45?
1.25.
126.
Square root of that, ma? What is the value?
Is it 1.25?
Okay, I don't know. 1.25 power x, right? Now, the thing is, we don't know the a value, but we have C 8 comma 71, 6 comma 45, 2 xy values. So why don't I substitute 8 here, 71 here? Find out a. A will be equal to 71 by 1.25 power 8. After finding it, what is the value of this mass? 71 by 1.25 power 8?
Miss Priya, where did 71 come from?
8 comma
Oh,
71 is the
oh, yeah.
point, right?
Okay.
So
I thought it was 7 and then it looked like 71. So
6 comma 45 and 8 comma 71 are the points. So I'm substituting the points to find out the a value. Can somebody tell me 71 by 1.25 power 8?
It gave me 1.256096245. It's just 1.25, I think.
Again, did you do 71 divided by 1.25 power 8?
I got 11.911
That seems correct for me.
or not in 12.
Well, so guys, when you do this in the calculator, right, it is very tricky. Okay, 71 divide by, put a parenthesis, 1.25 power 8, then only it will work. You want me to show you? Do you want me to show you or you're good with it? Guys, you have to rise up and say if you need it. You want me to show you in the calculator?
Yes, can you?
Let me go to a TI for calculator. I will share my screen. You see my screen? 1.2, what was that? Somebody tell me 72,
71 divided by 1.25 to the power.
Yeah, the problem here is when you raise it up, right? You know what happens if you do it like this, 1.25, just like that, if you type like, if you just like that type 71 divide by 1.25, power is where, 1 minute. Power 8. If you type it like, see, this is okay. Okay, you will get the proper answer. However, sometimes in some calculators, when you type it, right, it will first find out what is 71 divided by 1.25. That power 8 it will calculate. So you need to be careful. So here, my better bet would be not to do this. Okay, I would not want to do this 71 divide by, I would do like this. It's way better. 1.25 power 8. What did I do? Power 8, close the parenthesis, come down and close the parenthesis. Finish the parenthesis. See, this is perfect. Answer is 12. So 12 times. Okay. Now, yeah. So this is one. You can do the homework. Now, the thing is, did I do this thing with you guys? I don't know whether I did. Did we do exponents and radicals? I don't remember. So I'm just checking.
Yeah, you gave us homework for radicals.
Oh, radicals. Okay, that's only an intro to radicals, right? So basically, we have not done a proper job on that. Okay, so let me quickly see. Okay, now how about this? If we have, let's say, we have discussed radicals. However, if it is fractional exponents, a number has 2 by 3 as an exponent. You know what is this? This is a composite number, right? So I can clearly write this down as 3 power of 3 whole power of 2 by 3. So now, in this case, right, meaning did I discuss the exponent properties? I'll take another 5 minutes, guys. What are these exponent properties? A power B, A power M, let's say. A power M times A power N. See here, two numbers are multiplied that have the same base, different exponents. Then I write out the base as common and add the exponents. This is called the product property.
We're
Okay,
learning about this in school.
if we do A power of M divide by A power of N means, then I write out the same base and subtract the exponents. So this is quotient property of exponents. I'll give you examples as well. A power of M, M is already in power and N you put it in the power. So this is power of powers property. Kids are getting confused. Every time when I go through this, where you will get confused? Here you need to add. You see, here you need to add the exponents. Here you need to multiply the exponents. Why? Because this is power of power. There is no power of power here. Do you see it? It's just the common base, different exponents. So you add them. Whereas power of power means you multiply them. Now, as an example, 3 square times 3 power of 12. Which property you should use? Which property you'll use? 1 or 2 or 3?
1.
1.
1. So this will become 3 power of 15. How about 4 square times power of 6?
Miss
Which
Priya,
one?
won't it be 3 power
3.
of 14?
4 power of... Oh, sorry, ma. This is 12. Thanks, Bhakti. 4 power of 12. Makes sense, guys? Okay. Now, coming back to our original question that I gave you. 27 power 2 by 3. Whenever your base is a composite number, express it as a prime number power. Then it makes all your task easy. Now, which property will you apply here, guys? Which property will we apply here to simplify this? I'm just simplifying this.
Power.
Powers,
Power of power.
multiply them.
3 times 2 by 3 is 2. Which is 9 is the answer when I simplify this. Are you all getting it? Okay, I will do 1 or 2 and then let you go. So this is so much easier for you after that. 16
Wait, Miss
power.
Priya,
Yeah, what is it, ma?
can you give us like another like really simple problem like that one?
Yeah, right away. So what is 16 power 1 by 2? Simplify this separately, add them. Can we try this one? 16. Do you see? Whenever you see fraction as an exponent, try to simplify your base. Make it as a prime power. One of you, can you help me? How can you write it? 16.
4 to the power of 2.
2 power of 4, right, ma?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Yeah, 4 power of 2 is also correct. I like yours. I will follow yours. 4 power of 2 is also correct. Okay. So now what would happen? Then the next one, 27.
3 to the power of 3.
Yeah. So now is it becoming easy, guys? See? 4 plus 3. Easy, right? Let me give you 1 or 2 more, then you can take it home as homework. So how about this? Okay, one thing that I forgot to tell you. I don't know whether I've told you before. What is this, guys? Do you all know what negative power is what?
Yeah.
So have I told you?
Yeah. You
No.
have to take it down.
Yeah, you push it. Have I told you, Rishit?
Yeah.
So to change your negative exponent, you push the entire number to the denominator. Suppose if you have 1 by 4 power of minus 2, right? Entire number, the denominator, right? You push it up. That's it. and make it a positive exponent. Now, we'll do one problem based on that. So how about this? Can you do this for me? There is a negative exponent. Don't worry about the exponent. Don't change the exponent. Okay, just push the entire number down without the negative denominator. If it is in the denominator, push it up. Entire number, meaning without that negative exponent alone, just push it down and up. Go ahead
Wait,
and
Miss.
find the answer for this one. Simplify this separately, add them. Let's try, guys. That will be the maybe one more we can do, and then I'll let you go. That's it. Can I help you? Pranav, that is right.
Miss Priya, I don't understand what the negative 2
Adira,
over
that's
3 would
right.
become.
Srinita, that's right. What is it, Mabhakti?
I don't understand what the negative 2 over 3 would become.
What would it become? Meaning, first of all, simplify that, ma. Don't worry about the negative. First of all, these are composite numbers, right? I already told you to write it out as prime. Right? Did I tell you to write it out as prime, ma? Bhakti?
Yeah.
So now what do?
Then you cancel.
Cancel
them.
out, yeah. So that
Oh,
becomes 2
okay.
power of 2 plus 2 power of minus 2.
Negative.
So 1 by 2 power of 2, this becomes, because of the negative exponent, this stays like this. This is like 4 plus 1 by 4, which is 4 1 by 4. Okay, the last question that I have for you is this one. How about this? 1 by 4 power of minus 3 by 2. 1 by 4 power of minus 3 by 2. If you are able to do that, we'll just disperse. Try, guys. There are 2 homework, guys. Answer keys have been posted, Amma. 1 by 4 power of... Yeah, Mahir, you can log off. Good job, Mahir. Adira, good job. You can log off.
Thank
Proud of
you.
you. Akshita, very nicely you're following. I'm so happy to see what you're doing. Pranav, you can log off. Pranav, feel confident, Pranav. You're doing great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Ma. See you next week. Rishit, is it check, Rishit?
Okay.
It's a small mistake, not a big one. I'll help you
Miss
guys if you didn't follow.
Miss Priya, I don't know what the problem is.
You don't know?
No, it like glitched and then like I couldn't see anything, like everyone froze. And there's like no board or anything. So I couldn't hear anything or see anything for like 2
No
minutes.
problem. Okay, I'll dictate the problem. 1 by 4 power minus 3 by 2.
1 by 4.
4 power minus 3 by 2. I am resharing. 1 by 4 power minus 3 by 2. That was a question. You got
Okay.
it?
Thank you.
No problem. Did you get it?
Miss
Can I
Priya,
see
did
my
I get it?
answer?
1 minute, 1 minute. I'm not, the chat window is gone. Hold on. I'm checking. Ma. Correct. Bhakti, correct. Nabiha, correct. You can log off.
That is Priya.
Vibha, correct, ma.
Bye, Miss Priya.
Bye, ma.
Bye, Miss Priya.
Bye, guys. Can I help any of you?
Can you,
Just shout out
yeah.
if you need help. I'll work with you. What, ma?
Can you give me a second?
Yeah. Anya, the same issue as Rishit. I don't know what happened to both of you. There is the same mistake you're doing, but Navya, same. Navya, Rishit, and Anya have the same mistake. I don't know. Can one of you explain how you're doing? I'll help you. If you let me know your mistake, it's easy, right? Everybody doesn't forget later. Go ahead. One of you tell me. Navya, Anya, you want to say? I'll help you, I'm saying.
So
Go ahead.
I first tried to flip it so then the negative exponent would be a positive.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Then I applied 3 over 2 to both of them.
Okay, 1 power 3 by 2. 1 power anything is 1, right, Rashid? So you can
Yeah.
just use it. So this becomes 4 3 by 2. But this is
Then
a composite number, right?
huh?
This is a composite number, right?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Oh, so it becomes 2 to the power of 2,
Mm-hmm.
exponents 3 by 2. So then you
Is
cancel
my
out 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
is my answer
Go
correct?
ahead, Rashid.
2 to the power of 3, which makes it 8.
Good job. Makes sense.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Yes. Anya, you got the answer. Srinita, did you understand where you
Thank
made the
you.
mistake?
Yeah, I understood.
Okay. Yojit, did you understand?
Yeah, I understood.
Okay. Navya?
Yeah, I understand now.
Okay, ma. Okay, I'll let you go, guys. I posted the homework as well. Bye, guys. See you all next.
Yeah.
Bye.